Gear doesn't matter is such a commonly used phrase here on YouTube. I see so many videos where creators say it's all about story and all you need is your phone to create videos. While that may be true for some, for many of us, I would say gear does matter for many different reasons, and it can be quite essential, especially for part-time creators like me. Let me explain why. Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by on my channel. My name is Dan and I make videos for part-time creators or lazy creators to help them get things done. Thank you so much for helping me grow this channel to over 500 subscribers. I'm grateful for every single one of you who clicked that subscribe button. And if you haven't yet, it's right there. Guys, it's the third week of lockdown here in Sydney and we're back making videos at home. I'm trying to step up my production game while not spending any extra money on fancy equipment, and also don't really have any extra space here in the apartment to store lights and any other stuff. I recently watched Matt D'Avella's YouTube course where he talks about using a paper lantern and a light bulb for his lighting at home. I'm using that right now and I think I'm liking how this looks. Alright, I think there are three main reasons why gear is important for part-time creators. The first, gear can simplify the work and save time. As a part-time creator working a 9 to 5, you only have limited time to put into your projects while also balancing work, family commitments, relationships and all kinds of life stuff. Because of that, it's super important to simplify your work and streamline each process to make it as efficient as possible so you can continue producing results on a regular basis and consistently. And I find gear can help with that. A new computer can help save time during editing. Cameras with great color profiles can reduce the time spent on color grading. Microphones that give you great sounding audio right away cut down post-processing. All this is beneficial if you're trying to put out content frequently as a part-time creator. For example, last year I upgraded my camera body from the Fujifilm X-T2 to the X-T4 with one key feature. Up until then, I wasn't really excited about creating videos with my old camera, but that all changed with the X-T4 because of the image stabilization that's in the camera. All of a sudden, this opened up so many more opportunities for videos and got me more excited to create videos. Obviously, you can use a gimbal or stabilize your footage in post, but that takes a lot longer. And for me personally, using a gimbal is far from enjoyable, and stabilizing in post is also not great. I have a lot more examples like this where gear helped me simplify my work, but I'm not going to go into any of those in this video, but I think you get the point. The second reason, gear motivates to create more. As a creator, we want to get great results. Obviously, we want people connecting to our stories and relating with our experiences, but we also want it to look damn good. If I only have average looking footage, it really dampens my excitement for any video. A few months ago, I filmed the vlog entirely on the iPhone, and while I enjoyed creating that video, I wasn't too happy with the end result because it didn't look as good as it could have if I had used my mirrorless camera. A lot of people might say that's silly and it doesn't matter at all, but for me it does. Great results excite me for the process and motivate me to create more. For me personally, if I only get average footage that doesn't look or sound anything like the videos that I enjoy watching on YouTube, then that would actually discourage me and I would create less. Again, I'm not saying that gear matters for every creator. There are incredible storytellers out there who generally don't care and don't think about how their videos look, and they engage their audience in many different ways. And I'm all for that. But for me personally, it's one big factor that makes or breaks the experience and the joy of making videos. And you know, I'm a lazy creator. I'm not always excited about creating videos after having worked for 10 hours in my day job. All I want to do is chill and watch TV and do nothing. But where's that going to get me? So making the process fun and finding joy and happiness in the work by using equipment that is satisfying to use, gives you great results and simplifies the process is really important in my opinion. And reason number 3, gear advances my skills as a creator. Gear doesn't only bring joy to the process, it also helps you learn more about the process and about the craft of filmmaking, photography, or creating in general. Every time you buy new gear, you always have to figure out how to use it, how to get the best results with it, and how to adapt it for different situations. Side note, one thing you realize very quickly when you become a content creator investing in new equipment, there's never only one piece of gear you need. Accessories. People, accessories. There's so much other stuff you need to elevate and increase the quality of your results. Filters, lenses, light modifiers, audio accessories, what have you. It's a vicious cycle, that's for sure. When I get a new piece of gear, I always research the item online and watch reviews on YouTube before I buy it, and once I have it, I get deeper into the details and the settings and all the features of the product. All of this I wouldn't learn if I would only create content on my phone. So trying out new equipment to elevate your results will ultimately lead to you becoming more skilled and versatile in your creative field. For example, I recently bought a podcast setup and I'm in the middle of figuring everything out and how it all works. It's, for example, my first time using XLR cables and thinking about audio gain and all that stuff. Once I'm using it more, I'm sure I'm also going to get into the post-processing of voice recordings and what's involved there, using new software and expanding my audio knowledge in general, which I'm excited about. You learn a lot using new gear. So next time you get a side eye from your partner or family member or friends when you buy a new piece of gear, again, then just tell them what Einstein said. Once you stop learning, you start dying.
Okay.
And let me know if that worked. There you have it, 3 reasons why gear matters and 3 reasons to justify your next purchase and to spend big on your next piece of gear. But in all honesty, as part-time creators, we need to find ways to keep creating and keep moving forward on our creative journey. And if that is being the first in line at our camera shop when there's a sale on, then that's what it takes. Don't listen to me, I shouldn't give advice on this because I am an overspender. I often buy gear before I even figure out what exactly I'm going to use it for, and then it sometimes takes me weeks until I actually use it. But hey, if you're working a 9 to 5, why not splurge a little bit on your passion? Okay, thanks so much for watching and for being here. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. It would really help the channel out. And let me know in the comments below what's your favorite piece of gear you bought this year. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.